I love that I'm seeing all these really interesting pieces too. Obviously, that's a heritage piece. That's got to have something to do with your family.
This one we found in the Smithsonian.
The Smithsonian. I see.
In the back, and it was my grandfather's toolkit. And he took this to work, and he had his scrapers and his nailers and his. This is cool. This was his level.
Wow.
So remember,
that's a piece of history.
He started in 1918 in Calgary. So
don't make them like they used to, do they?
No. No. Sometimes it's just as well. But it's beautiful. It's got so much history. And looking back over here, we have a lot of kids coming into the showroom. And this was my sister and my...
You're kidding.
Little set from when we were young.
So little Paul Smith sitting at his table, eating dinner.
Yep.
I love it. Now you still have it here for the kids to play with when the parents come and look in the shop.
It's really good diversion for them.
Yeah, I bet. Fantastic.
Yeah.
You just have so much here. I love the history. I love that that you've kept that history of your family. It's so very important because
I think so.
It makes you unique. It makes you stand out. For sure. Excellent.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
What have you got in the back? I think I heard mention that there are some pretty neat pieces back there as well.
We have some neat pieces, and we have a forklift and tools. So.
Did anyone tell you that I love to drive a forklift?
No.
Can I drive the forklift?
What's the magic?
Please.
There you go. Of course you can.
Yes.
Well, Sue, I'll take you into the shop and show you what happens here.
Okay. It's got a really neat, nostalgic feel to this room. How old is this building?
The building's 1959.
Wow.
My father built it then. Jaeger built it. And it was neat back then because there was a railroad spur line that spotted trains about 100 yards from here.
Oh, wow.
And so my dad would bring in full carloads of flooring, and it would be spotted right here, and so they could unload it right here, and it was absolutely perfect. Brought it right in. And it was all individual bundles. They didn't have big forklifts and things back then.
Yeah. And you, as a kid, were you working here then?
Probably since I was 6.
Yeah.
I've been sweeping, installing. I've been doing whatever needed to be done. And I learned from the ground up. And it gives you knowledge so that when you talk to people, customers or employees, you know where they're coming from.
It's part of you. It's not like you just, learned a trade a few years ago. It's actually part of you.
Yeah, it is.
That's really neat.
Yeah.
So I see there's also a little bit of history here because that's obviously an old sign.
That is an old sign.
You don't sell carpet and lino anymore, do you?
We do not. That sign dates from probably the 1970s. And back in the 50s and 60s, the only way that a homeowner could get a mortgage through CMHC is to have a hard floor surface.
Oh, you're kidding.
Nope, which means either tile, lino, or hardwood. And so it was great for us. We used to go through the neighborhoods and every house had hardwood. And so when we worked with the bigger builders, we'd just go through a neighborhood and do the whole neighborhood. It was great. But then they changed the rules, and broadloom carpet was recognized as a suitable floor surface. Changed all the rules. And so now people who wanted that carpet went to carpet, and hardwood just took a nosedive. So in order to keep busy and the guys busy, Dad went into the carpet and lino business as well as hardwood.
It's funny how everything is so cyclical, isn't it?
It really is. And then probably in the mid-1980s, we stopped doing carpet and lino. Stick to what we have done for such a long time, stick to what we're good at and what we know so much about.
Yeah, exactly.
And
it's funny because really hardwood has come back again. People are pulling out all their carpet and putting in hardwood.
Designers have been a big part of that because it became fashionable to do hardwood. Different colors, different species, different widths.
That's where Smith Brothers Flooring comes in because you guys are the experts.
That's right.